For the introduction. Good morning to everyone, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me thank you and tell you how grateful I am to be here in beautiful Catania for this ceremony. First, I'd like to thank our colleagues from the Italian Armed Forces. The U.S. Navy and the Italian Air Force have been teammates here in Sigonella for almost 60 years, and the foundation of trust and partnership that has been built during that time enables both of our nations to advance common interests and successfully address the threats of Italy, Europe, and the United States. You have been the best host nation partner any community could ask for, and I salute your support and commitment to the defense of Europe. Captain Churchill has also frequently remarked on the hospitality and cooperation we receive from host nation and local community leaders. The strong partnership between our nations is especially evident at the community level. To the people of Sigonella and Catania, I offer my sincere gratitude for the care and support you've extended to our folks here. I thank you for attending today's ceremony. Now, many of you, I'm sure, are quite familiar with today's proceedings. This ceremony, at its heart, is the moment when the fundamental elements of command, responsibility, accountability, and authority are formally transferred from one individual to another. The importance of these elements to the charge of command cannot be overstated. The 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, famously displayed a sign on his desk while in office. On one side, it simply read, "I'm from Missouri." Now, maybe that doesn't have much relevance to most of you, but I'd like to talk about what was on the other side of that sign. The front of the sign said, "The buck stops here." The phrase, "pass the buck," is slang from passing responsibility to a fellow on him and him alone. There was no one else in the room to pass the buck to. Honestly, I'd be hard-pressed to surmise leadership in any simpler form. While nowhere near the gravity of the office of the President, the charge of command we commemorate today carries with it the same requirements: to assume responsibility for what is placed in your care. Captain Brent Trickle has demonstrated that responsibility. In a challenging and demanding environment, he put his nose to the grindstone and got to work. He shouldered the burden of accountability, responsibility, and authority, and led from the front. That kind of leadership is even more important at any overseas installation, especially one with the wide range of challenges Sigonella handles on a regular basis. These are the operational challenges presented by the Navy, Joint, and Allied forces who use Sigonella every day. They are the challenges of operating from an overseas military base, such as maintaining host nation relationships and military partnerships. And there are the challenges which come from Mother Nature herself. Last year, a major weather front led to significant floodings in Catania, affecting every aspect of operations at Sigonella. When it comes to meeting such challenges, the CO of an installation, like NAS Sigonella, has to be much more than a commander. You have to be a planner, a problem solver, a diplomat, a partner, a mayor, but most importantly, you have to be a good neighbor. To truly succeed, you need to own all these roles. And in this time, here in Sigonella, Brent Trickle has done exactly that. He satisfied the operational requirements of EUCOM, AFRICOM, NAVUR, NAVAF, and other combatant commanders by providing critical air operations and logistics support. Navy, Joint, and Allied Air Forces know that NAS Sigonella is always open for business and always ready to assist. Brent's partnership skills were crucial in continuing his predecessor's work as a liaison to the local civilian and military community. He has developed a successful relationship with his Italian Air Force counterparts, establishing new flight corridors, additional landing zones for our helicopters, and access to training facilities to increase the readiness of our forces. He has also continued to ensure that our ties with the people of Catania and the Italian military and government remain strong. But it was Brent's leadership during last year's flooding at Sigonella that really stood out to me. He and his team mobilized immediately to determine potential impacts to operations and to his people on the installation. Through the quick action of Brent and his base emergency response personnel, NAS Sigonella was able to restore vital operations quickly and efficiently, minimizing the impact to the mission Sigonella supports on a daily basis. On top of all that, Brent, your tour has been characterized by the care and consideration for those you have been charged to command. Sailors, civilians, and local national employees alike. Every time I speak to one of my commanders, I stress the importance of remaining focused on the mission. Brent, your efforts ensured your people were able to do so. You've taken care of our shipmates, and they stand prepared and equipped to face any challenge. While this ceremony may serve as a partial accounting of what you have done, it nevertheless is a testament to the attention you have given to continuing the hard work of NSA Sigonella and your dedication to the physical, mental, moral, and spiritual readiness that is vital to our success. Now, I know you, Brent, and I know you're going to give credit to your command for this success, but I can say without hesitation, it was your leadership that set the conditions for success. It was your unwillingness to pass the buck. That established a culture of excellence here at NSA Sigonella, and you should be very proud, shipmate. Now, with that said, even though this has been a challenging assignment and you're eager to move to the next endeavor, I know it's going to be hard for you to let go. You have invested yourself wholeheartedly with the results to prove it. Now you have to let go and trust that those who come behind you take care of this command the same way you did. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Captain Trickle's successor, Captain Kevin Picard. Kevin comes to us with a diverse background. He's a veteran helicopter pilot who got his master's degree at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, so that means he's a little bit smart. He served as a senior military advisor at the State Department, where he led and coordinated operational and diplomatic efforts to prevent transfers of weapons of mass destruction worldwide. His first taste of command came at NAS Fighting Field in Florida, where he served as the commanding officer of Helicopter Training Squadron 18. After this tour at Whiting Field, he was assigned to the Navigator for USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. Most recently, Kevin served as the branch head for training systems and chief of naval air training requirements at OPNAV N98 on the staff of the chief of naval operations at the Pentagon. Kevin, your record for leadership and achievement is a major reason why you are here. You've proven yourself a fine sailor, leader, critical thinker. The institutional knowledge that you bring to this job is immeasurable. Kevin's experience will be vital to continuing the good work of NSA Sigonella, and I don't doubt that he will also continue the strong partnership with our Italian Air Force and the communities of Catania. Now, Brent, a few months ago, you had an opportunity to observe the national anthem of both our nations. This is always a proud moment for both the United States and Italy, as it signifies the relationship our two nations enjoy. As you consider this farewell salute, I know it is a bittersweet moment for you. With Captain Picard taking command, I know how proud you are to have been part of such a strategically important installation. The relationships you have developed will leave a lasting imprint on your career and indeed your life. Brent, I would like to again thank you and your family and Marla and everyone back in the United States for the immense contributions to our efforts and in the lives of all of our shipmates. On behalf of your Sigonella family, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my honor and pleasure to be here in Catania and share this ceremony with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Admiral Williamson. Captain Trickle has served several tours